where do we find more information about this contest?
Well, just follow the queue. I think everyone's going. It's down by the dock, so they've taken over this old disused railway station for the whole event. So I'm sure you'll find it. It's not going to be tricky, trust me.
Indeed. Ezekiel, here! I teleport to the docks.
On my way, sir. And Ezekiel starts trotting off as the guard lets you go. So yeah, you follow the trail of other carriages as they work their way over towards the docks area to an old disused railway station, which has been completely decked out with banners that say SAT on them, and they say like "Welcome to SatCon," and with the year on it, whichever year we're currently on. I never really know. But yeah, you park your wagon up, and there's a valet there. They take the horse keys, and they're like, "Is there anything I should know about this this horse?" Just and the horse and Ezekiel says, "Well, I don't really like small talk."
You don't need to talk to this horse because it knows everything there is to know in existence already.
The youth who's taking the keys turns like blanche white and is like, "Oh, okay," and lets you walk off. In the distance, Boltzmann, you can see like the tower that you remember you used to live in, and you look wistfully at it, and also slightly grudgingly. You're like, "Oh, someone's taken over my life."
Boltzmann is reflecting on this because in a lot of ways his life has gotten better since he left Jisho. He's for all his behavior, people in Nikimoy haven't been turned into enemies as much as the people in Jisho have. Maybe it's because he hasn't been there that long, but he looks at Furious and Dr. Crud and is at least glad that two fire-breathing kittens were willing to join him on this adventure, whereas he completely isolated himself by the time of his death, his fake death in Jishop. But then he thinks to himself, "I need to get my act together. What invention could win this competition? How about a banana that you can use to communicate over long distances? Gentlemen, what do you think?"
Well, we already got rocks that do that.
Yes.
How about a light that erases your memory?
I've already invented that one. Would you like me to erase your memory, Dr. Crud?
No, I don't need that.
I could even incept memories. So hard to make something new and exciting. How about a giant hand that can come from the sky and pip volcanoes like a zit to create new landmasses and solve the overpopulation problem?
I've never seen anything like that before, that's for sure.
Wouldn't solving the population problem be better if you just use that giant hand to squish people?
A giant hand to squish people. Now, we are getting somewhere, but we're not quite there yet. See? What will we attach the hand to? For to squish people, we need some sort of momentum.
Yeah, to plug up volcanoes, you still need momentum anyway. And we need to be able to build this within the next, what was it, start 30 minutes?
Indeed. Yes. Continue to think of something. Let me see if there are any of my former enemies around here. Because let me tell you, there are a lot of them.
What about a device that you can attach to an animal and they speak?
Quite interesting. But how about they can only speak honestly and give you their opinion about how you look. It will be very useful for people who are curious about what they look like to other animals. Because frankly,
and narcissists.
If you give animals the ability to speak like that, they just talk about food and sex and being afraid for their lives. It's not that interesting.
No, I was thinking as far as I've found out, any animal that has anything worth saying in this land, they seem to be able to work out how to start speaking for themselves. I mean, Ezekiel, look at him for example.
Well, he's mechanical. He don't count.
He was originally a live blood horse, an actual, but he's been upgraded mechanically. All right, let me think.
I can't imagine anybody else has seen anything like Ezekiel, and if Ezekiel is one of your adventures, how about we enter Ezekiel as the in the contest? I mean, a talking horse of infinite power and infinite knowledge that can teleport anywhere. That's a mighty impressive invention, if you ask me.
Well, thank you, Furious. I appreciate that very much. It is the quintessential idea of a horse. Yes, we could enter Ezekiel into the competition.
Well, that's only if it's okay with Ezekiel. He's been tired of you making him do stuff. I asked him, and he seems much more okay with doing stuff instead of being ordered around. So we need to at least ask him.
Consent is important in these situations, but the good thing for Ezekiel is all he's got to do is stand there and look infinite.
It's certainly a possibility. Now I'm thinking of any upgrades, because just like that, I guess he is a god horse. He's a horse with the power of a god, but the uses of a horse. It's pretty useful in
How
itself.
can you upgrade a horse of infinite knowledge and power? How can you multiply his infinitesimality? That's surely is impossible.
By making him able to self-replicate.
This sounds like the kind of way I always imagined the apocalypse would begin.